So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Adriano! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. Now Costa Curta. McTominay. Now Tonali. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Tonali, Adriano, Cannavaro receives it in, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved...
And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here.
Really well played.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
It's Adriano! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simple.
Nedved! He scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
McTominay did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Has a look and plays it forward. Costa Curta. Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. Serginho. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Big chance! There's the header! And now they can spring out of defence. McTominay gets across and deals with it. Tonali. And here's Shevchenko. Decent chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
That's an imaginative pass. And he plays one through. And he's got the... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, oh, he's been caught napping. McTominay. It's a searching pass, and he's worked it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. He's having a shot! And he's following up! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Spain have their second corner now. Header comes in! He's put it wide. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. But that has not gone well.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's played it in low. Nedved. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Tonali, and he tries a shot! And that's past the post. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball goes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nedved is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, played right into his path. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to play it through. And this is Shevchenko. And he's in. There's the shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverized. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game, Simeone against the crossbar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
No way through. And the counter is on. Distributed tidily. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. Casate. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership.
He's going for goal! Off the post! Vlasic. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. So it is still 0-0. Vlasic. Lazaro might just make this. Tonali. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And it's come back out to him. No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Roberto Baggio really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Aimed beyond the defence. Casate. Tonali. That's Nedved. Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Look at this decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Spain have penetrated for the first. Great chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costacurta. McTominay. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Spain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Spain, chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
Ngonge! Baggio on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been...
It's Adriano! They want to be quick to recover this. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the shot! It's hit the upright. A whisker away from making it 4.
Adriano clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Ngonge. Nesta wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Casade. Now he's off and running. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ngonge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's been shifted off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them.
Shot, surely! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 18,
Spain are having a ball here.
number 20,
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he welcomes it in.
91.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Duvan Zapata demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Torino grab a goal, and the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's hoisted clear. Torino have the chance to go the other way. Played out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved!
There will be 5 minutes
Maripan.
added time.
Vlasic. And it's Zapata. He's found a way past. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Has a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Floated through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. Well read, nice interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. Neymar. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. Thuram. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Spain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Son Heung-min! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Taken back almost at once. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause. And it's hoisted clear. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Shevchenko. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's loose and... oh, what has happened here? Applies the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, and the finish! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Spain are sitting... there's the shot! He has done it! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Spain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And back to the keeper. Buffon chooses to deal with it himself. Gerrard to Messi, and it's Bale. Bale goes steaming forward. Costa Curta goes sliding in. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Could move up a gear here. Nice interception, his... great chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
we're
quickly.
done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Shevchenko. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
For a special presentation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Brilliant save from Buffon! Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Substitution for Spain. Number 20.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set
Coming on
pieces.
to replace him is number 5, Cannavaro.
Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the cup has another go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for options for movement. He's through, now is he in? Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Azar. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Nesta gets good distance on it. Looking to go deep. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Del Piero shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their third corner. And he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's opted for the long pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's had it nicked away. Adams spots it and intercepts. Spain can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Raul carries the ball down the right. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Dida. Now that looks a decent ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Spain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some...
Just the keeper, and Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion! This, a man full of it all! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own. Shevchenko! Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Son Heung-min is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through and all alone. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Azar. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero! Really well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yamal tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. And Yamal. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Oh, he's been... And the shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. The referee has given a corner, so their fourth corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. Real chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. An uncompromising challenge. Now, can they get him away? And this is Del Piero. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Shevchenko reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah,
It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Spain! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
that's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Egypt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a promising position. Here's a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Son Heung-min is there, and he can pick it up. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Spain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. Looking to go deep.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Spain are still that goal to the good.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Egypt really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.